This is a live Channels television event.
By the host governor, Right Honorable Aminu Bello Matsari, CFR. The national anthem, please.
Would like to welcome you to Kastina State, the home of heritage and hospitality for the Kastina State Economic and Investment Summit 2016 with the theme Unlocking Investment Potentials for Sustainable Development. I'd like to thank you for coming. It's been very how we put it, they've been preparing. A lot of preparation has gone on to make sure that this event takes off. And we can tell you that we have a very honored guest here for this summit, President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. We'll now be going into the proceedings to follow the proceedings and see where this investment summit goes to.
Of Kaduna State represented the Governor of Lagos, Sokoto, Kano, Kebbi, Zamfara, respectively. The CBN Governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Alhaji Manir Yakubu, other Deputy Governors here present, Your Excellencies, former governors, honorable ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in particular Minister of Agric and Minister of State Trade and Investment, the Speaker of the Katsina State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Aliyu Sabiu Muduru, and your members, members of the Katsina State Executive Council, Your Royal Highnesses, Emirs of Katsina, and Emir of Daura, the Chief Judge of Katsina State, the Grand Cadi of Katsina State, our very revered sponsors at these events, our resource persons, potential investors and businessmen, captain of industries, members of the fourth state of the realm, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get these events started in earnest, it is important that we invoke the Spirit of God Almighty to take charge of our affairs at these all-important summit. Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is at this juncture that I invite to the rostrum the Grand Cadi, Alhaji Shehu Mu'azud and Musa, to please lead us in the opening prayers. The Grand Cadi, please. In the absence of the Grand Cadi, may I have the permission of Mr. President to allow me to take the microphone to our Royal Father, the Emir of Katsina, to please give us the opening prayer. Your Royal Highness, sir.
Sallallahu Nabil Karim. Alhamdulillah. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق من شر غاسق إذا وقب من شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة والآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار السلام عليكم.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Mr. President, Your Excellency, the Chief Convener of this event, other governors here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The rain that accompanied the homecoming of a #1 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, and our business gurus and gladiators to Kastina State yesterday is indeed a sign of how business-friendly and how your businesses will thrive if you decide to establish your business in Kastina State. Mr. President, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, investing in people is the best investment we can make. But the question in our lips and our hearts is, how can we invest in people with the present state of our economy? Investing in people, therefore, entails looking inward and self-soul searching. It is exactly that kind of introspection that the governor of Kastina State, Right Honorable Aminu Bello Masari, has done that has brought you and I to Kastina State to watch and partake of the investment potentials for sustainable development. Please wait and watch the unlocking of the investment potentials in Kastina State. Of the very numerous potentials in Kastina, you've been told of solid minerals, you've been told of the agricultural sector that is waiting to be unbundled, that is waiting for you to tap your resources from. Indeed, Kastina State is a gold mine. This summit couldn't have come at a better time than now, owing to the dwindling fortunes of oil revenue. I'm not an expert in economic and investment matters, so might not be able to speak much on the subject matter. But Your Excellency, let me, on behalf of my colleague, Ibrahim Adra, welcome you to the Kastina State Economic and Investment Summit 2016, the next investment hub in Nigeria. Please, a warm round of applause for the governor of Kastina State and the good people of Kastina State for this epoch-making event. It is at this juncture that I would like that the chairman of the planning committee of this event, who's been working tirelessly in the last 3 months and beyond, Alhaji Ibrahim Tukur Jikamshi, to please approach the podium at this point for his opening remarks. If your hands are not as busy as mine, can we please welcome him to the rostrum with a resounding applause?